Hello everyone, this is Christmas Sticker Fab, and today I'm excited because I've solved a problem. This is our 2024 Toyota Land Cruiser, and if you own one or a GX 550, you might suffer from WAP. What's WAP? Weak-ass ports. We have weak-ass USB-C ports. USB-C ports should be capable of so much power. However, those ports are not. They're your standard like 5-volt ports that can't do switching to like 12 volts. So they can't power devices like the radar detector without an adapter that converts 5 volts to 12 volts. And it won't unlock the charging potential of most modern phones. I had it hooked up to my wife's phone after I installed this new port, and I was able to get up to, it bursts kind of like to 27 or 29, but steady I could get it to charge at 20 watts. So the install starts with you pulling this panel off. I think I've done it in another video where I got this and I put an overlay on there so it wouldn't scratch up, or the scratches wouldn't be visible, and I could cover up some other scratches. But all you do is pull this out. So you just kind of grab it and pull it out because it just has these pins right here. And the harness that powers your USB is this 12-volt cigarette lighter plug. So you unplug it from there and you plug it into this inline harness. It does have an inline fuse, but then you have to run this all the way to the front because there are no cigarette lighter plugs up front. So they decided to use this powerful 12-volt circuit that runs the cigarette lighter. And now I'm going to show you how to run this wire up to the front. There's a plastic panel right here, which I actually removed when I did the footwell lighting video. All you do is pull up from the bottom. I think I actually pulled this panel out first. You just kick it to the side and pull it straight back. And then I pulled this one out. And then on the other side, I basically pulled out the same. And right here, I just pulled the center console up by the back. And then I reached my right hand down there and I grabbed the cable with my left hand and I passed it through. My hands touched and I pulled the wire up to right here. And I did test this, and you will see when I reinstall this, it does leave enough gap to kind of snake it out right there. And then there's a little gap right here. I pulled this panel out from the right side, and then I used my fingers and popped this panel out. And then that blank switch that we have right here, that blank switch cover, which I covered up with Ejectocito, I pulled out. And to reach the inner clip, you're just going to have to use a little screwdriver, pop that out. I put the USB port in there. I connected it up. Now I'm going to run the wire back through there. I'll put this front plate on first. It just clips right in. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. And then push the whole thing back in. It was connected right here. I just kind of snaked it out from this side, and I didn't bother with the clip over there. Push it back in. Now let's push this down. And I'll just reinstall these pieces and then I'll restart the video. Alright, so I've reinstalled everything up front, including my Alcantara trim right here, which I love. I will also have an Alcantara trim that will go over this. Let's do a little proof of concept right here. You can see the wattage right there. Alright, it took a little while for it to work for some reason this time, but you see the PD right there, so it does mean power delivery. Let's turn the phone on. This cable actually says 20 watts max, but you can see it spike up there sometimes, especially when the phone is on. And there you guys have it. If you want a couple USB ports that don't suffer from WAP, go ahead, visit my website at stickerfab.com. You can pick one up for yourself. Please like this and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already for the latest and greatest things I'm coming out with for the 2024 and up Toyota Land Cruiser and also the Lexus GX 550. Also hit that bell notification icon while you're at it.